you don't start a party until you take your shirt off, right? So I had a couple of ideas right off the bat, and I decided to go for both of them, but this one seemed most appropriate. All right. I love Bob, and this love is present tense, right? This is not a past tense. This is a present tense love, and Bob is here with us, smiling right now as we speak. So my shirt number 2, which didn't make the cut, but you can feel free to wear it if you want, is the smiley face. Anyone who wants to step up their dress today, go ahead and get yourself a smiley face. Yeah. That smile, that glimmer in his eye are permanent fixtures, and I know he's smiling with us today. I met Bob about 8 years ago. My family and I were introduced to toxic mold, and we learned the damage that can be done. So Bob came into our life as the lead environmental engineer on our house and on our case. And within just a few visits with Bob, he was the guy who was walking in the house saying, Marcus, Elisa, we've got the lab report and your house is not safe to live in, and furthermore, you need to destroy all of your items. So when you hear that message from someone who at the time was not a close friend, the last thing on your mind is, this guy is going to become a close family friend. I love this guy, right? But he delivered that message in just a kind and caring way, still with a glimmer in his eye, and made us feel like he was going to be with us all the way through that event, and furthermore, and Bob was. He showed up for sure. So as we went into the process of mold remediation, moving out of the house, throwing all our stuff away, moving out for a couple of years, possibly moving back in, we became very close. Friendships started to develop. You get really close with someone when, I brought a photo to show you, you get really close with someone when you're dressed in hazmat suits and you're walking around your house deciding what can stay and what can go. But what I want you to see about this picture is, even though we were way before our time, this is before COVID when masks became popular, Bob's smile is still there, right there through the mask, through those eyes. So the more time we spent, the more I realized I was not just a case, I was not just a job, it wasn't just work. He truly cared. He truly cared about me, he truly cared about my family. Bob showed up. Bob showed up even when maybe we didn't want him to show up. Bob showed up. We would call and we would ask a question about anything related to our home or health, and most of the time, nowadays with a lot of vendors, you might not even get a human being on the phone, right? You're just going to get a automated voice attendant. Bob would answer and we would ask the question, and Bob's response was, I'll be there in 15 minutes. An answer would suffice, but Bob was there and he wanted to see it for himself, and I love that about Bob. I will say that Bob taught me through his work that work has gotten a really bad rap. In this country, we've made work out to be a 4-letter word, and it was not that way for Bob. He took his spiritual gift, his gifting from the Lord, and he used it through his day-to-day routine. Retirement was not a thing. Now, I don't think that Ann agreed with that. I think Ann believes that retirement is a thing. And Bob kept saying, but this is the last one. This is the last one. This is the last one. It never was the last one. That's right. Bob loved the Lord with his everything. Bob loved his family with his everything. Bob loves Ann with his everything. And we went to church at Hope Community Church together. We found ourselves sitting together, and I loved sitting close to Bob and Ann in church because I always knew I was going to hear his voice booming through, and we could compete with one another on those rock and roll contemporary Christian church songs that were going on there, and I loved that. So over the past year, we had an opportunity to spend some time in fellowship at the house. there was a suggestion, let's just hang out. Let's just sit, let's play some music, let's sing, let's spend some time in fellowship. And they're some of the most special moments that I've had over the past year. And I think our friendship my friendship with Bob and the family grew even stronger. I, last year, was challenged myself with a songwriting mission to write 12 songs in 12 months, and I came up on a couple of months where I hit a block. And I had just spent some time with Bob and Ann and family at the house, and I remember I was driving my kids to school the next day, driving out on the interstate, and all of a sudden it just hit me like a bolt, and I was given this chorus of this song, and the kids were kind of like, "Dad, what's up? Why are you driving down the highway with your voice recorder, turning the music down and singing this song?" And within the next 12 hours, this song was composed. So I thank God for the gift of this song, the subject, Bob and Ann, and a beautiful love that I saw. A love that I saw as we were coming out of the church services at Hope. They were always together, hand in hand, holding on to one another, clinging to one another, and I love that. A love that just went all the way through, right? And those of you who are married know, and those of you who are not married should know, marriage is not easy. And anybody who tells you that marriage is easy is lying fool. But love ran all the way through. So they asked me to share this song with you today. This song is called "Cling to Me," and I wanted to share it with you. Too loud or okay? Life has a way of getting me down, punching me out, flat on the ground. You come along, wipe off my frown, put a smile in its place. Before I met you, nothing was right, but I walked alone, night after night. It's almost as if we flipped on the lights. Ain't no darkness no more. Cling to me, darling, and I'll cling to you. Just hold my hand, it's all you can do. If it's the night you can't make it through, cling to me. Sing to me, bring to me memories of old. These are worth more than diamonds or gold. Keeping me warm when life is so cold and blue. I'll cling to you. Now I know the lines on my face tell of the things all I have chased. You are the one that will not erase from my mind. If I hold on, you slip away, I won't let go. There ain't no way I'll follow you. Just give me a day or two. I'll cling to you. What would I do without you? What would I do without you? What would I do
what I do. Roll over now, reach for your dear, give anything. If you were here, I'd close my eyes, I'll play you up here in my dreams. I ask the good Lord, please take me to you. Each time he answers, it'll be soon. Cling to our memories, it's all I can do for a while. They make me smile. Cling to me, darling, and I'll cling to you. Just hold my hand, it's all you can do. If it's the night, you can't make it through, cling to me. Sing to me, bring to me memories of old.